H2O, Dr. Butterfly, stepping with the stars. July 30th, August 1st, 2027. Don't stand on the sideline, be part of it. H2O, yeah. Got the world on my feet. August 1st, 2027. Be part of it. Don't stand on the sideline and dance when you win it. Part of it. Be part of it. Part of it. H2O, be part of it. Don't
Don't stand on the sidelines. Be part of it. Be part of it. July the 30th through August the 1st, 2027. We will announce shortly our DJs, about a month. And then we will announce the instructors that
For
we
next
will
year.
have for next year. Or we might not choose the instructors yet, but we will pick the DJs and some of the instructors.
DJs. So.
Yeah. But and then we will announce our fire sale tomorrow. We will start to do that. And right now we are putting people in place for different parts of the events. People who are volunteering, we are already putting their name down for certain things. You're echoing.
Yeah, I know.
You're right here anyway. Even though your camera's better. Why? That's your camera. Your camera's better.
Yeah. All right.
I cleaned this camera yesterday. I think it would be better. But you don't even need to be on. Oh, because you need to go on your Facebook.
Yeah,
after
yeah.
that.
Okay.
Oh, you're going to get rid of echo. This is like every day.
I don't know where you put my stuff at. That little cord.
I ain't do nothing with it. Look, this is every day, y'all, with H2O, this echo. I'm like, shouldn't he know by now?
They can't hear the echo.
Well, I can hear it.
Right.
Okay. But still, I don't want to hear it. Anyway, what's on your mind today, H2O?
Hey, New Year, new beginning.
It ain't no New Year. This is July. Sorry, New Year. This is.
Hey. Well,
why are H2O rushing me to get over here to do the morning show and he ain't ready?
Well, no, mine's not going to work because mine was working yesterday. Something happened at Facebook, so I'm just going to log out of mine. I'm going to stay on yours.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
I'm going to share your live.
I got to go use some app.
So, what did you bring? What did we bring this month, the rest of the year going out? School started last week for a lot of kids and teachers started back. Hey, the only thing we can do is stay positive and do positive things. That's where we're at right now. My wife had to run to the restroom. She just got back from the gym. I can't do anything because I just had surgery. So I am still unable to do anything. However, this year coming up, like we said, it's 2027. We have our prelims from July 30th through August 1st. We are looking for volunteers, looking for people to help do stuff. If you want to be a part of it, let us know now. Therefore, we have about 10 months of planning, and the 10 months of planning that we do have, it will be another fantastic year, another fantastic party that we'll be having. What I'm doing right now is going online, sharing the live with all our platforms. Sharing live with all our platforms. Here is Dr. Holland. She is coming back in.
I'm getting that green drink bottle. So I can drink it.
Share now.
Oh, okay. This little nasty thing. So I can have my vegetables for today. How much did that shop thing cost? That was the vegetables for today.
I don't know, like 15 or so.
What you mean 15? Oh, for 4?
Yeah.
Oh, this is the greens. Cold
the other
press.
shot thing, it just helps on that's what's vegetables there. The other shot thing, what it did was help on with If
Drink your veggies. It's kind of nasty, but um, you got to do what you got to do. I mean, if you don't eat your vegetables every day, then you must drink your vegetables. So, what's on your mind this morning? Look at this: regulate and reframe. I'm going to pick out a page in my book. Let's see. There's any random page, and that must be what y'all need for that.
you had a baby on yesterday.
Oh yeah, I had the baby. Yes, I went live with the baby yesterday. Baby Isaac. That's the youngest in the family right now. But then there's a new one in the bun. So Wendy has a new baby girl in the bun coming. But right now, Isaac is the youngest. And so, but getting to polyvagal theory, and polyvagal theory is about the nervous system. And the reason why it's called regulate and reframe is before we can even reframe our thinking, before we can deal with our thinking, we have to deal with our body because our body is a natural reactor. The way I explain it is like they talk a lot about the oven, the stove. If you touch the stove and it's hot, your body naturally reacts. Your hand naturally reacts, and it pulls away from the stove. That is before you can think about it. Also, this is how the nervous system acts. The nervous system acts quicker than the brain. If somebody is not safe, that's why I tell people all the time, I say, you know when people are not good people. You can read people's vibe. So when you know, even when someone is not good for you, you can read the vibe. It feels uncomfortable. There's like an uncomfortable energy in there. And so when I got to thinking this week about what I really wanted, for myself, is I came with connection, love connection, friendship. I like dates. That's just me. I like dates. I like going out. I think a lot of y'all, these ladies from the dance community, we like that. But yeah, I like dates. I like going out because I'm an outside person. So, and then connection, real connection. And then one thing that I really love is just a vibe, just an easygoing vibe, just a vibe of, I can be myself. I don't always provide it for H2O because I be on him sometimes. but it's still within care. It's just that I want his environment, to be nice and clean and that kind of thing. And so I'm always on him about picking this stuff up. So it can seem a little bit uncomfortable at times, probably to him, but it's still all in good character. I mean, it's all it's all for his own good. But for me, I want the environment to be an environment where I know I belong, where I feel like I belong. And that is dealing with the nervous system. Well, the nervous system feels like I belong here. This is the space for me. This is where I'm supposed to be. I'm accepted here. I mean, that don't mean that somebody won't fuss or complain about some of your ways, but I'm accepted here. So that kind of like thing. So that's what I want. And so, how do we create that environment? Well, one thing I want to say is that we have to be the person ourselves. And so if I want connection, I got to give H2O more connection. And it may not come, it doesn't really come as natural for me as kind of like, sometimes being affectionate. Sometimes it's not as natural for me because I'm so caught up in so many things. I'm so caught up in, hey, what I'm trying to do, my dreams, my visions for the future, being 3 steps ahead of the game or whatever it is. Sometimes I can kind of get caught up in that, and I cannot be as naturally affectionate. Even though I like natural affection, I like affection. Some people don't like people touching them. I actually like people touching me. But sometimes I may not be as affectionate, even though I like deep connection. So I have to practice doing that. If I want it, then I need to practice giving it. So that's the thing. It starts with you. Everything, whatever you want, it starts with you giving it. And your partner may not have the same love language, so it may not mean the same thing to your partner as it means to you. But you still need to display it. You need to model it. If you want it, you need to model it. If you want friendship, you need to model friendship. So for me, friendship is big. What is friendship? For me, someone you can trust, someone who's loyal to you. You know, if I want it, I need to give it. Someone who, you can talk to, who will listen to you, someone who you feel comfortable around, whatever it is, whatever I identify as friendship, I need to ensure I'm giving it. And this friendship thing goes along with the nervous system as well, because when it feels friendly, your nervous system is more relaxed. So the nervous system is what we're talking about. Regulate. The first thing before you deal with any thoughts, you have to deal with the body and regulate your nervous system, because your thoughts go after. And this is called regulate and reframe also, because regulate is polyvagal theory. Reframe is CBT. And a lot of people have heard of CBT. CBT is cognitive behavior therapy. And the cognitive behavior therapy deals with your thinking, your thoughts. So if I go to one with just the nervous system, let me just go to the first thing that I got in here. What do I first have in here? I wrote this book as a blend of polyvagal theory, uh, CBT, and really motivational interviewing. So I do a lot of motivational interviewing. Motivational interviewing is a concept that says your brain believes what you say. And so you need to watch your words. And so it's really learning to make your words work for you, work to help better your life and not go against you. Like I hear people say all the time in counseling, they say, I don't like myself. Well, if you don't like yourself, and if you say that out loud, first of all, that's a panic attack for anybody. I don't like myself. Well, shit, if I don't like myself, I surely don't expect nobody else to like me. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? You don't mean to tell me I'm going to accept that by saying that out loud?
Right.
Like somebody just said that to me yesterday. They said, I don't like myself. That's why I let people treat me like that, because I don't like myself. Like, well, that's harsh words to say to yourself. Your body just heard that, and your nervous system will not be relaxed if you don't even like yourself. Which that is crazy, because a lot of people who don't like themselves, I have to start them at the basic premise. Well, what do you like about yourself? A lot of times, those people actually like a lot of things about themselves. But I guess they saying they don't like themselves overall, but they do like things about themselves. Sometimes people just say things. They said it one time, I guess it sounded good to them, so they said it again. They said it worked for them. Maybe it got attention. Maybe it got somebody's attention and they want to get people's attention, whatever the case. But let me clean this camera. People not saying what don't work for them. People are saying and doing things that work for them. So then my first thing is to find out, why are you saying that? How is that working for you? Because it's working for you. Whether it make everybody look. See, if you say, I don't like myself. Okay, guess what? That gets the therapist's attention. Maybe that person likes to get people's attention. It's not a really bad thing. Like when people say, you did that for attention. Well, everybody wants attention. I'm just saying, that's a natural human thing to want attention. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay. But what kind of attention are you trying to get? Let's dig into it. You trying to get sympathy, or you trying to get, are you trying to make people feel sorry for you? What attention are you trying to get? Well, let's learn, what attention do you want? And then we can go from there on seeing what behaviors match that. So anyway, what's your thoughts about all this stuff? There's a lot of things about the nervous system. The nervous system is really, really important.
Right.
You over here reading something. He don't even know what I'm saying because he over here reading something.
No, I did. No, I'm over sitting in pain.
Oh, okay. So one part.
I'm fine with my appointment this morning.
Okay, so one part of the nervous system is, learning to sit with yourself and relax. Like we're in such a hurry. And so 4-7-8 breathing is really good. So here's 4-7-8 breathing. Exhale completely through the mouth, making a gentle whoosh noise, like this. But it say exhale, actually. So exhale. So breathe out. Inhale gently through the nose to a count of 4. Hold your breath for a count of 7. and exhale completely through your mouth to a count of 8, like you blowing out a candle.
Right, right.
That's one breath cycle. Repeat the cycle 4 times. And so it's good at least a couple times a day. Like maybe when you first wake up. Train your brain, train your body to relax instead of being in a hurry. Try not to maybe grab your phone or whatever it is. Why are you giving other people attention before you give yourself attention? Start off in the first thing in the morning, giving yourself attention. Okay, so then you can do your 4-7-8 breathing. That's relaxing your nervous system, whether you're in your car or whatever you're doing. But just have a habit. And I haven't been doing that, but maybe I'm gonna start doing that too. I mean, I get up in the morning and go to the gym. But before you pick your phone up in the morning, remember, attend to yourself first. So get up in the morning, breathe. Tell yourself something like, I had a quote, I had a thing that I put yesterday, you know. Well, tell yourself something about relaxing. Give yourself permission in the morning to just relax. It's okay. I'm in my right place. I'm in the place that I'm supposed to be. I'm not moving at anyone else's pace, but I'm in my own space. I'm in my own place where I should be. I'm not behind, or nothing like that. I'm not behind. I'm not too late. I'm in the right place at the right time. And, I owe myself a moment to relax and to just focus on me and no one else. You just spend a few minutes with yourself,
Right.
clearing up your focus. What's your thought about it since you didn't get out the phone? Not being distracted.
So you
Ah.
do owe it to yourself to regulate, reframe your mind thinking. So what I've been doing here lately is I've been playing dominoes online
Staying
because
distracted. But go ahead.
right, because that kind of brings me back to me a little bit but it did clear my thoughts while going through this pain because we are in constant pain because I just had the heart surgery. And I am in, like when I just made this little gesture, I am in constant pain right now. So it's not a lot I really can do. That's why we haven't been out dancing or anything like that. But I did pick up on my diet and I updated my diet and started changing my diet, the way I'm eating and the juice I'm partaking. So I started doing a eat for your blood type diet and juicing. So while I can't do anything as far as working out, my body can still stay tight by me eating the proper food and drinking the proper juices because medicine is in the food. The food is the medicine. So yeah, as long as you take the proper amounts of food and the correct food for your blood type, your body will remain solid. You're not going to be out of shape. Uh, I can see my body coming back together, even with little workout, it's just by a correct diet.
And missing a meal, right? Because you haven't
Missing a
been eating
meal or
as much.
two, missing a meal, yeah, and missing a meal will probably due to lack of energy. So
Oh, really? Well, that's good. Because I mean, your body's gets used to not needing so much food. But there's nothing wrong with him doing the dominoes. Everybody should start to know what it takes for them to relax. Okay, because I'll have the TV on in the background playing First 48, and I mean it's a story, and the storyline relaxes me. So everybody should start to know what's relaxing them. Now you don't want to me, develop a habit of just doing something too much like that,
yeah,
in my opinion, especially if you have to if you need things done. If
right,
there are things that you need to be doing, and then the next thing you know,
you're distracted.
you just spent your whole day playing these dominoes. I mean, there's
And
goals you have
that's
and
what
things like that.
I've done that, but I'm good. I was
Yeah,
playing.
but I mean, if you needed to do it because of
Yeah,
your pain or whatever, but I can see you developing habits pretty quickly.
right,
I'll
right.
be watching my husband. He is my husband. If I ain't watching him, we'll go watch him. So, because we have a lot of things going on. We have a lot of goals and things like that. We're building our foundation. Just Dance Foundation. We are starting a nonprofit so that we can raise money for age-related illnesses and
Special needs.
well, not special needs, but social connections, creating social connections that could be with special needs people like Devin and other people. But so we're doing that, and we got goals each day. So we can't like be on there playing the dominoes and don't match the rest of your goals. But hey, I understand pain. I don't understand maybe the kind of pain he has, but I have been in some pain before.
Well, I mean, you had
And you
6
don't get a
children,
lot done.
so you had 6 kids.
I mean,
so.
but the initial having a baby can be painful, and even when you have a C-section, it's a little bit painful, but it may not be the intense. I mean, even though they cut you and they sew you, but I don't know. To be honest, having Danielle was most painful pregnancy because she was stuck and they had to break her arm when they got her out. But most of my babies, having most of my babies wasn't that painful. And I did have a C-section with Destiny. It wasn't necessarily that painful. It was just that I was pissed because I had a C-section. Because I had one more C-section. You know what I'm saying? I had everybody natural. I wanted to have her natural. I didn't want to have that. When you have a C-section, you end up having a
little line.
Yeah, not just a little line, but you end up having a little fupa or a little. Yeah, that little thing.
Lord.
Yeah, I mean, I really don't have.
She thinks she has a fupa.
Well, I really don't have that now because I've been working out. But if I didn't have a C-section at all, I mean, my stomach is pretty flat, but my stomach would be really flat if I didn't have a C-section at all. The fact that you have a C-section and they cut that muscle, it leaves you with, I forget what you call that thing. Not necessarily a fupa, but it leaves you with
a love handle?
Not a love handle, because I don't even have no love handle now. But it leaves you with the way your stomach is.
Okay.
You can't go back to, unless you maybe have a tummy tuck. You're not going to go back to like before you ever had a kid.
Yeah.
Never, like if you have natural birth, your stomach can go back like you never had a child before.
In shape people problems, in shape people issues.
Right, but when they cut your stomach,
small fupa.
Right, when they cut your stomach, it just makes it harder for you to actually, get back there. So anyway, I don't like that. But no, I don't really. Right now, I really don't know. I hardly have no stomach, but I still got that little bitty, kind of a little small pouch down there. But if you never had,
it is fine.
But if you never had no C-section, you can get rid of all of that. So anyway,
so
that's the polyvagal theory. I'm going to start explaining that a little bit. Not right today, but I will read a verse from it. Proverbs. Consider the verse. Well, I'll read this a little bit. This journal is your guide to healing and emotional regulation through the lens of polyvagal theory, cognitive behavior theory, and somatic practices, including dance. Because dance is a somatic practice too, because it takes your mind off of everything. As you open your mind to explore polyvagal theory, remember that you are worthy of feeling happy, safe, and at ease. And I say that because some people won't even embrace feeling at ease. For some, comfort can feel unfamiliar or even something that, if it's only a matter of time before something disrupts it, like I may as well not feel good because something's going to happen. Mm-hmm. Release that fear and allow yourself to fully embrace the truth. You deserve happiness, safety, and peace. And so that's a great thing to say to yourself when you're doing your birth too, is that I deserve happiness, safety, and peace. Proverbs 10:22 states, the blessings of the Lord makes one rich, and he adds no sorrow with it. We can be rich without sorrow. We don't have to be mad. We don't have to be like, oh, I better not be happy or excited about something because something is going to happen. The blessings of the Lord makes one rich, and he adds no sorrow with it. This verse highlights a fundamental biblical principle regarding wealth and blessings. It suggests that when God blesses an individual, the resulting prosperity is genuine and free from the burdens or regrets that often accompany worldly wealth. In polyvagal theory, the mind-body connection refers to how your psychological state, body, and your mental, emotional state, mind, constantly influence each other through the automatic nervous system. So anyway, I know that's a lot of scientific jargon or whatever, but this is what I teach in practice. in my practice. So anyway, I've been reading my friend. This has made me feel really relaxed too. I've been reading my friend's book. I started with this Science of Forgiveness. This book is from Sasha.
Okay.
Can y'all see this? Sasha is in the dance community. But anyway, it just feels nice to listen to another woman. Listen to what another woman has to say to another woman. This is what I see this as. I mean, she didn't write this for one woman to the next woman, but that's what I see it as because I know it was written by a woman. And it just talked a lot about, relaxing and being yourself and giving yourself the right to just be yourself. And some stuff like that. But
she's a really good person.
deeper into
Miss Sasha is a really good person. You should check her out online, get a book from her. Get my wife's book as well.
You gonna say exit prayer? Because I got a full book today.
Yes. And tonight, if you're in Houston, Nike is going to be there. He said, they sent a message, said they're going to teach one class. He's going to teach a class for the same price of admission. So you don't have to pay extra for the class. So tonight, if you want to go in there and learn some stepping from Nike, he'll be there to teach you. And that's what it shows in what they sent out. So, all right. And we'll have our stuff coming soon. So
we're gonna try to find a little spot to start, at least having a little practice or something like that. But it'll be coming soon. We gotta check with a few little bars or something. Somewhere maybe over at A-Leaf, not too far from us.
Yeah. All right. Lord Jesus Christ, thank you so much for doing everything that we need in life. Thanks for preparing us for all the goals and struggles, everything that we need to get through and get by today. If anybody's on this live that needs prayer, please reach in their heart and get understanding what they need in prayer. And please fulfill that in their lives as well as ours. And we just want to say we love you to everybody who's out there listening to us and watching us. We do love you and we appreciate everything that you all do. Let's say you are the greatest of the greats, the most beautiful of beautifuls, and the most high and the only God. We love you. Amen.
Peace out, y'all. Don't stand on the sidelines. Be part of it. Here you go.
H2O, Dr. Butterfly, stepping with the stars. July 30th, August 1st, 2027. Don't stand on the sidelines, be part of it. H2O.